There's Bagley's cabin, and this view is unbelievable. This rivals the view of most national park warden cabins, and they have usually a great view. But this is sick. Oh my God. Morning. Birds are chirping. Feels pretty decent. Just turned the phone on, so it's 7 o'clock actually, so I feel like I should go back to bed for another hour. And it is nice to have a 3-man tent and all the luxuries that I'm able to bring out of my car. So brought out this big blanket because I'm using my Creekside Zero bag, which is a lot, not anywhere as, not as warm as my Downs, so I didn't even need it last night. I just brought a big old suitcase with clothes that I can just, change out every day. That is so nice. Oh, this is just luxury. All right, now it's 9 o'clock. That's more my speed. I don't know if I'll ever be that guy who gets up at 7 a.m. Good morning. Wow. Jesus. I'm just afraid to do this. Ugh. Yikes. Jesus. Oh God, don't come over to the screen part. I don't want to see you. I just want out of my tent now, that's for damn sure. I don't know if I've ever been so eager to zip my tent right up, stop that small cat of an insect from going in there. That's got to be one of the biggest insects I've ever seen. That's, good Lord, welcome to nature. Only 24 more days left until I go back to my place. Well, I thought I might go do a Black Rock lookout today, but can't even see it. So today is definitely not that day. Well, I've got a cooler here and a whole boatload of milk. I'm gonna eat cereal until the milk tastes sour. That'll be how I feed myself for a while, and I got boatloads of oatmeal left. Alright, I just ran my car for like 15 minutes to get this phone a bit more power. It's gonna be something I might do. I might burn off a bunch of gas, but I have pretty much a line where I know I can get it down to. I should have enough gas to get out. Alright, so today I don't expect number 9 to have a lot of views or anything. It's going to be, there's Enviros Lake, there's Bagley's cabin, and then, maybe I'll come back up and finish, like do 10A, that sort of thing, I don't know, 10B, let's see what I feel like. Anyway, number 9 is in volume 3, and it's called the Indian Springs Loop. I'm gonna make myself a little coffee. I almost forgot. Coffee and hot chocolate. And wanted to talk about this a little bit. I'm gonna be out here for 10, 12 days, and it's quite nice out here. I don't want to leave a giant hole with 10, 12 days of crap. So I have big Ziploc bags, and that's where they're gonna go, and I'm gonna haul them out of here. I'm not gonna leave my poop out here ruining this perfectly wonderful spot. too many people do that, and yeah, it's no fun for anyone. Bought this nice little TV stand. It's just an indoor one, but for 20 bucks. I don't care about having it out here, it does the job. I couldn't find an outdoor one, so then I bought one of these cheap loungers, you know, for like 13 bucks. So, works out. Makes for some half decent car camping, and can pick them up and bring them wherever and give myself a bit of a view. Well, I came in here to change into my pants. That monster is gone. The only way to deal with that is to just kind of forget that you saw it, all right? It didn't bother me. I'm not going to bother it. You know? Done. I'll just carry on with life. Well, I feel like I've been pittering about for quite a while. It's just a weird setup to get used to, right? It's great to have the car, but things are everywhere. I'm backpacking, I generally know where everything is. I have a way of doing things. All right, well, let's go and explore this. This is the top of the big hill. That's the kind of the parking area, according to all the maps. Oh, one whole map. I think it's this one back here. Not sure what the orange is about, but I can hear someone up here chopping. Oh yeah, someone's camped up here. I think this is right. Pretty sure I'm on the right trail. And this is what I hope to avoid with my pail system, right? I mean, you're like 10 feet off the road. You can do better than that. It's a really cool area. Who made all these roads? I understand people just clearing out things, but yeah. Anyway, it's just up here. I just walked down here for a sec, check things out. Well, I really haven't come far. And it talks about a Y junction when you keep right, but this seems really early. I'll try this out. If, you know, maybe it's, I'll probably end up in some camping area very quickly, but yeah. Well, there's that where I came from. I'm up to like pretty much a 5-way intersection. Dirt trail going up that way, there, and another one going back into this meadow. This one goes back towards Indian Springs, so I think went up the wrong way. It's a whole slew of trails out here. Gotta be careful. Okay, I reconnected up to what I believe is Indian Springs. I think I gotta go quite a ways again before there's a Y that I need to. Indian Springs Trail is actually on the apps, so the trail is, nothing else is. None of the other stuff is. But Indian Springs Trail is, so well, it's a good guideline. Not bad. I got a lot of anti-ghost trails to do, and I think they're gonna go dancing all over that guy. All over the place. Well, I haven't even come a mile from the road yet, or a kilometer, I should say. Already another Y junction, but this time the one to the right is pretty clearly the right way. All right, I was walking and I was coming up the wrong way here. Here's what you got. Now, this isn't unusual, mind you. A huge cast iron frying pan with no handle is kind of unusual. Picnic table, woohoo. And it's really, really wide. Like, it's huge. This is not your standard picnic table. A lot of garbage here, sadly. But yeah, this I could consider, if I thought maybe get my car up there, I could consider coming here. I wouldn't have a view, but I'd be away from kind of the partying of the weekend. And oh man, picnic tables are such luxury. They're awesome. So much crazy stuff out here. So we got another little clearing, and clearly an old outhouse or some pooper that someone actually used recently. Then over here is big clearing. Go check it out. Well, at the back of the clearing, there's another road. The book has a lot of trails to explore here, but you could honestly explore and explore and explore and explore. Like, and you got this. Now that road there, that would need a Jeep to get down. That road's pretty rough. But from what I've seen, the Jeeps go down across the river and they carry on farther down. They don't come to the middle of the woods like this. And hell, you're gonna get some pretty great privacy in here. If you did want to come here. Well, this drift fence gave me pause. It's all beat up and there's a beer bottle that says, "What the F is this? Safe travels. Welcome to the world of half-destroyed drift fences that just get left." So I was supposed to arrive at drift at Indian Springs before I got to a drift fence, but I think maybe it just doesn't mention that one there, because I think this is Indian Springs up here. Let's see. Well, this isn't going according to plan. I'm turning back. Indian Springs Trail, or Indian Springs, the book, it says that there's campsites on the right and Indian Springs on the left. I'm starting to think that porta potty that was on the right, and then the little camping area on the left, starting to think that was it. And then I figured, okay, well, I'll keep walking and I should get to the junction for the loop that I want to do. Well, it looks like I missed that because I have come 700. It was supposed to be in 670 meters and it mentions the drift fence. Well, I have now gone 700 meters from the drift fence, so I missed that too. Like, how is it there are these obvious trails all over the place that aren't your trail, but then you miss your trail? You just assume that your trail is going to look like those ones, right? The nice thing is it's very easy walking, but yeah, like, good God, you wouldn't think. Yeah. My God. There's the drift fence. The only thing I have found is immediately after the drift fence. Here's the trail. That's not the way it's described. The trail's supposed to be farther down than that. And I can't find anything down there. That's twice I walked up and down it. So, I don't know. Let's go back to that campsite, see if I can find Indian Springs. Okay. Is there camp spots in there? You could certainly go in there and camp with the tent, no problem, but there's nothing that I can tell. So I'm gonna come back here and walk down that trail, see if I can find it. If I can't, I really just start thinking I'm on the wrong trail, like, completely. Okay. There's a picture in the book of them walking on this boardwalk. This is Indian Springs. If I had come 20 more meters down that trail than I wandered the first time, I would have found it. 20 meters, 2 kilometers, yeah, you know. Pretty cool algae. Saw some awesome stuff yesterday. This is darker color. There's a trail here in the forest. I've been following the road that's just over there. If you were on this trail, yeah, here are the springs and that campsite is off to the right. So maybe that's what is being referred to in the book. I don't know. All right, we have ourselves an intersection. It is 1.4 away. So that would be drastically wrong in the book if this happened to be the intersection. You know what? I'll try it for a little while. Let's see what happens. Screw it. So that track goes into these glades. And you lose it pretty quickly because it looks like all the rest of the tracks, you know, that animals make. But it says that you come to a drift fence. And then it follows it till you get to a T-junction. So, all right, I'll follow the drift fence for a while and see what happens. It's a very faint trail, so. To me, this is a good sign. It means that, yeah, probably people have taken horses down here. It's very randomly that you have, like it's pretty rare that you have just wild horse droppings. Usually it's because people have been down here with on top of them, right? Just following the drift fence for a while. Okay, followed a bit of a track along that drift fence quite a while, and now this does appear to be a bit of a T intersection, so okay, follow this now. Ever since I got to that T intersection, it's been pretty good. There's been really not much question as to where I should go. Or if there was, it cleared up in like 10 meters, right? So, taking a nice little break, hoping to get down to the end of this section here, and then, yeah, go see Enviros Lake and go see the cabin. Nice little meadow. This is the day to go walking around on this, right? If you're gonna climb something, you don't want that to be your view. It hasn't rained on me, it's not cold, so, hey, you know, take what you can get. This meadow just keeps going on and on and on. I kind of like it. It's nice to have some open views. Well, I jinxed myself by saying it wasn't raining. This is just a fact of life. I mean, I'm out here 25 days. There's no way I can avoid the rain. I didn't even bother checking the forecast before I came out. It's like, who cares? I'm gonna be rained on, right? For sure. So, whatever. Getting a little bit out of the way on day 2. I think I might find a tree to stand under for a little while, see if it dies away. All right, I found the road. I'm gonna go down to Enviros Lake. The land is leased, but I mean, you know, according to the guide, you're relying on their goodwill. You can walk through their leased land to the lake. Not entirely sure what that means, but let's go scope it out and see what's going on. Shower didn't last long. Boy, just walking down this road is, things open up really nice. You can just see that black rock look out, it's just peeking out. Got my rain jacket off. I even took off my T3 and just gonna enjoy the nice sunshine right now. And the sun's already going away, but it's nice and warm. So the only thing is, I mean, the backpack is wet. It did, you know, it was a good solid shower. So it's making my shirt a bit wet, but whatever. I got like 12 shirts in the car. It's the beauty of having the car. So if this one gets a bit wet, big deal. It's going on my laundry bag tonight. Now, got ourselves a couple of horses. I've been hearing an engine going off non-stop. And as I get closer to this, Enviros Wilderness School appears to be coming from there. I don't know if that's a generator or maybe a cement truck. It's just, doesn't go up or down or anything, just non-stop, one exact RPM. So definitely somebody down here. All right, we'll see. I might get told to get lost, but we'll see. I can't help it. I want to say hello to the horses. Hi. I'm good. Just talk softly. Hopefully they'll be cool with me. All right. Hey guys. How are you? I don't want to be behind you getting kicked, petting your girlfriend, or actually you're both boys, it looks like. Hey, how's it going? Hi. Are you okay? Yeah? Right if I pet you? Is it okay? Oh, I haven't pet a horse in a long time. Oh, I know. I'm a stranger. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Not sure you're too happy about this though, so maybe I won't push it. Yeah. Thank you. Road on camera. Enviro's base camp, no shooting. Doesn't say anything about no trespassing, so should be okay. It has all this on here. But again, it doesn't say no trespassing, so all right, might be okay. Cool. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 propane tanks. And then I guess this must be the generator. The doors are open and there's a vehicle down there, so yeah, let's see. Well, nobody saw me, so figured I'd just head down to the lake, check it out. Even if they see me on the way out and kick me out, at least I've seen the lake. Not bad. Just big enough to be useful for all the canoes and all that sort of thing they got up there. They got some pretty decent stuff. And they got a challenge course. A whole bunch of tires on on ropes, and yeah. So here it says, you know, stay off the challenge course. You can certainly understand that. Cool. I dig it. So there is a couple of white trucks up there. One of them looks a little bit abandoned, but the other one definitely doesn't. So I'm just gonna head straight out. I saw the lake. I'm not gonna go wandering in and out of the buildings. I think somebody's here, obviously. But even then, there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things, right? So be respectful. Not touching a thing. I saw the lake, and now I'm getting the hell out. And yeah. All right, well, that was successful as far as I'm concerned. Now I'm gonna head back north, backtrack to where I was, and then head farther north to some cabins that are up there. And once again, see if I get yelled at or told to get lost. It opens right up. This is a nice shot even with the clouds. If they weren't there, this would be amazing. Well, I've still got to kind of figure out the cabin. It does show up on my app. It doesn't always mean anything. It shows it just as straight ahead up here. In the book, it talks about how there's a detour, and it's, you know, it's kind of there on purpose for the ATVers, and it goes through a slough to kind of discourage them. So, you know, it says basically don't go down there, but it doesn't say how you get there. Anyway, I get the feeling it's, I don't know. I gotta figure it out here. Okay, it's actually quite easy. I can see the roof over there, so perfect. Well, absolutely no signs of human life down there. It might be because of the coronavirus this year. Maybe they're not going to open, but it's also not the weekend, so apparently I'm allowed to go in here, so I'm going to find my way around this. You can see all this is pretty new looking, very nice new roofing and stuff. There's Bagley's cabin, and this view is unbelievable. This rivals the view of most national park warden cabins, and they have usually a great view, but this is sick. Oh my god. This would be, you know, I know it's amazing, but boy, it would be stunning if there was no clouds. But what do you do, right? I'm not gonna hang out and wait for perfect days to hike. It took me 2 months to finish everything out here, so. Holy crap. This is fantastic. Well, there's locks on even the windows, even the barricades. Oh, look at this. There's nails sticking out of it, so they must have had some problems with bears coming around trying to get in here. Never seen nails sticking out like that. Oh, this one too. Oh, and then you got a window that's, I guess they boarded it off from the inside. But all these are new. These ones don't have nails sticking out of them, but that one does. Huh. This is all new wood, so maybe, oh, look. Nails on the ground. Man, I gotta be careful. I might have actually stepped on one of these. Well, they've definitely had some problems with things coming in here. Yeah, more nails. Oh yeah. Well, it's nice they're taking care of this thing, right? Otherwise, a historic cabin would just go back to nature. Well, Bagley's, this guy, and this guy. I'd say these are all pretty old. Even bother to close this one up. Obviously, they don't have any food in here. They're not too worried about it getting ransacked. Well, maybe I'll close it for them. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Put this in there. Probably makes no difference at all, but whatever. These are pretty nice. And I don't know if you can get a better view than this. It really is completely outstanding. There's actually, I'm actually going to put this up. I imagine it's not supposed to have fallen down like that, so yeah. Things aren't really held up by much. There's no combination locks or anything on this. I keep saying combination locks, but it's padlocks. So I just went and got a stick. Good enough. Starting to think maybe someone's here. They're just out for a ride or something. Because now you come to the main cabin. This one's closed, but yeah. Well, this one's locked up tight. Pretty cool sign. I wasn't going to come down and poke around in here, but then I find things are, you know, door open and window not covered up, and yeah, next thing you know, I decide to start being Mr. Fix-It. Maybe someone's here, they come back, they find that stuff, they're like, who the hell was here? Anyway, I'll head on out. Well, this is really outstanding, and if I ever want to book something out in the backcountry, you know, cabins, this is hard to beat. I think this is where I'd come. Like, damn, it's awesome. Back out to the meadow, back to the intersection, and rest of this day, at least this rest of this trail anyway, be fairly easy, uneventful. There's not even any rain coming in on me, so it's nice. This is just a sick view. Look at the Phantom Crag here. That is awesome. What a cool, unique viewpoint of that from here. This is so cool. Beautiful in here. You don't see this every day. Someone cut down a tree and then put it right across the trail. I can't even see where they cut it down. What's that about? It's not like you can't just go around it anyway, on quad or horse or anything. It's weird. There's the stump, actually. And I dragged it out of the way. I don't know why someone would cut down a tree just to drag it across the trail, be smart ass, but whatever. Okay, apparently this is kind of the road that goes and I kind of joined up with there when I was doing the other one. This is actually it. And you gotta be careful of that one. A little strange intersection. Okay, right away, breaks off again. So I think that's 10 alpha, and then this is 9. Okay. Well, since I left the meadow, it's been just a nice walk through the forest again. I'm almost back to that intersection where I left this trail, thereby completing the number 9 loop. Thought about doing 10A, but it just wouldn't get me ahead really. And what's the point? I'll just honestly, I think I would just add a few kilometers onto my total as far as like my total for 25 days. So yeah, I should just pace myself. Nice. Looks like the clouds have lifted somewhat, so hopefully that's a good sign for tomorrow. Well, I started to bushwhack a little bit. Guess I got antsy. Look at the view I found. This thing is just a gorgeous sight. Wow. That is crazy. I can see a trail over here, so I'll work my way over there and see if I can get to it. Okay. Wonder how long I was hovering near this guy. All right. Good enough. Good enough for me to take back. There we go. That's where I was standing before. What I did was I kind of found a little trail out from where the picnic table went. One of them was too biffy, but another one just went down into kind of nothing. Trail away, then I just followed it there. And yeah, now I'm back onto something. This will bring me back, so it's all good. Well, I came off this one, and this is like a 3-way fork. There's definitely some of the anti-ghost stuff that I'm probably gonna hike. Probably gonna hike tomorrow. Boy, it's cleared up nicely. It's awesome. Well, I hope to do more today, but hey, I had a plan for my first full day out here and I accomplished it, so nothing wrong with that. Well, it's been annoyingly raining on and off. It looks like it's coming some more now. I'm going for a water run, so on my back I'm gonna go get my feet and my knees in the water. I've got 8.4 liters worth of containers in my backpack, and I got a rag to wash myself with, so it's the only thing. The water's all the way down there. Well, at least I'm gonna get 8 liters, so it's gonna keep me going for a while. This is a long way down. This is gonna be a real down part of this. Yikes. Oh well. Well, it is beautiful down here. I have several hikes planned coming down here. And why not, man? Nice to see that this crossing is not going to be any problem. Well, I filled up my various water bottles. Wash my face, wash my armpits. Getting that bug spray off your face before going to bed, that's actually kind of worth something. That feels good. But yeah, it's good old-fashioned gumption that's going to make this work. If I had a truck, I could come down and just camp there, but I'll make it happen. That was tough. I guess I kind of figured at some point that they're gonna have to go down to the river to get water, but yeah, doing that every, God, I hope like every 3 days. I mean, yeah, we need to wash some nice rainbows. I mean, when you gotta wash dishes because there's no water nearby, so I have to use the water that I have. You go through a lot of water. And unfortunately, while it was raining, showering on me like 7 times, I had left my day hiking shoes out here to dry. So they're all wet. Ah, well. I still have all this, pretty much all this area all to myself still. You know, there's this spot that I thought about taking, so I can just kind of walk down here and just enjoy this. I can even bring my chair down here and read here for a bit, that sort of thing. I got a little snarky there for a while, but you know, I just gotta let it out. On my North Boundary Trail trek, I tried my best to be in a good mood, and then like, I think about day 7, you know, I got a few things happened, and then I got kind of depressed, and then all I wanted to do was go home. So yeah, I'm out here for 25 days. You know, I gotta kind of be a little more level. I gotta let the snarkiness out every so often. Anyway, it is beautiful here. It is awesome. Cheers to a good first day out here. Second day on this odyssey. Good night.